Hello, I'm Ben Sampson from Aerospace Testing International. Today I'm visiting MK Test Systems to talk about electrical testing technologies.
Before the end of this year, you will see systems deployed in each of those OEMs.
They managed to reduce one shift worth of time. With the electrification of aircraft, we're seeing more higher voltages required.
The focus on testing is becoming more and more critical.
Good morning, thanks for joining me guys to discuss the technologies here that you're developing and selling at MK Test. Could you just introduce yourself and tell me what it is you do at the company?
Yeah, of course. My name is Jason Evans. I'm the Managing Director. I lead the team here at MK Test Systems. I've been working in aerospace for some 30 years and I've been at MK for 24.
My name is Nick Baker. I'm the Engineering Director here. I've been at MK Test for 10 years now, and prior to being Engineering Director, I was the New Product Development Manager.
Great, thanks. So in the first video, we focused exclusively on the hybrid copper optic system, but several years ago, you brought to market something called the RTS, the real-time scanner. Nick, I believe you led development of that, and it's now showing benefits with the company that are using it. Could you just give me the elevator pitch, describe what it is, what it does?
Yeah, sure. So RTS, it's a high-speed modular test system. It came really from a customer challenge. How could we make as fast as possible a test system through the entire test process? So focusing on the logistics, the layout of the system, how easy it is to set up, how fast it actually is in taking tests, and how easy it is to disconnect and put away.
So about simplifying and making things more efficient. I mean, what kind of results and benefits can you realise with this?
So Airbus, they've managed to actually reduce the test time overall. I think it was 3 shifts worth of time to actually do the full test, and they managed to reduce 1 shift worth of time.
Jason, what was the reaction from the customers? I mean, were they sceptical, or was the demand already there? Did it go down well?
It did go down very well. The skepticism was more at the very inception of the project when the challenge was laid, if you like. Could we achieve this? But one of the things that we are incredibly good at and pride ourselves in is this collaborative development, engineering, customer leveraged innovation, if you like. Meant there wasn't a tremendous surprise, a celebration for sure, but not a surprise when the system was delivered and actually achieved what it was meant to do.
So where are Airbus actually using this now?
On the final assembly line. So each of the final assembly lines in Toulouse, fully tested by RTS. Very proud to say.
Wonderful. Could we talk about the hybrid copper optic system now, Jason? Could you just briefly describe again what it is, and is it trying to solve the same kind of problem? Could you talk about it from its
Yeah, it is. A similar problem in terms of ensuring compliance and traceability and automating the whole test process. So hybrid copper optic test system combines the ability to automatically test the copper cores and the fibre optic cores within a complex hybrid harness. And the idea is that an operator, not a specialist, an operator would be able to carry out the test of that hybrid harness with a simple press of a button.
Where are we now with real-world adoption with that? I mean, is it in use now?
Yeah, we're working very closely with some of the major OEMs in this field and have been driving that demand and innovation. So Airbus, Lockheed Martin, Safran. And I'd like to say that before the end of this year, you will see systems deployed in each of those OEMs.
I mean, these are available to buy off the shelf, as it were, but highly configurable.
Yeah, that's right. So the system, we aim that all of our systems are configurable from a set of standard modules. So we'll have our standard set of instrumentation, our standard switching modules, different ratings for different voltages, and different cabinets, and depending on the application, what the customer wants to do with it, we'll select the correct modules, configure the system, and then put our MCAT test software on top of that to control the whole system.
I'm very impressed with the way that you're meeting the demands of the industry now, and in the future, aircraft becoming more electric. How are you sort of innovating to meet those needs? What's happening?
Yeah, what we're seeing is, as you said, with the electrification of aircraft, we're seeing more higher voltages required. So the test voltages, the test compliance voltages are going up and up and up. We're having to evolve and we're having to innovate to support that, as well as these multifunction and hybrid systems.
Yeah, so what we're seeing is more and more aircraft adopting 270 volts DC and then even moving towards 540 volts. So increasing the voltages so you can reduce the current flowing through the cores. The implication of that is, of course, safety, issues with arc failures on aircraft or aging insulation. So the focus on testing is becoming more and more critical. And interestingly for us, it's at both the OEM phase and in the MRO. So through life testing and maintenance of the aircraft is becoming more and more of a focus for us.
Great. So any OEMs out there that are facing challenges or want to speed things up, they should get in touch and
Come speak to MK.
Absolutely.
Okay. All right. Thanks, guys. Thanks a lot.
Thank you.
So thanks for watching, and I hope you learned a lot about electrical testing technologies there. Please do watch the first video if you haven't already, and subscribe to the channel. Cheers. Bye-bye.